Hello everyone, this is Lofabri and welcome to this Endless Space 2 Basics tutorial. Have in mind this is a very basics tutorial, so veteran players I think won't have much interest in it, but in case you want to see, you never know if you can find something useful. Well, let's start. The market, it's a game feature you can access from here in your economy screen, or just by clicking function 3 F3 key, and here you can see your economy screen. I made a tutorial thing, there's on my channel about trading companies, system development and all that stuff in this tab. Let's go to the marketplace, the second tab, and here you can see the future. This is just a market. You can sell or buy things like any other market in the world. To access this, you won't have access to this market from the start of the game. You'll have to first unlock some text. So let's go to text screen, and here you can see in economy and trade quadrant in stage 2 we found Galactic Commodities Exchange. This is the tag, and this is G-Goods Exchange, which opens the first part of the market. Let's see, the first part of the market will allow you to sell and buy luxuries and strategic resources. This is what you can, this part here on your right is what you can buy, and this little square here is what you can sell. The second part of the market is in stage 3. In this tag, in Pagle side, you see this is again called G Services Exchange, and it opens the second part of the market. And let's go. The second part of the market will allow you to buy ships and buy heroes. We can go here. You can, if you want to see the ship, you can just click here and show the ship design. You can buy the ships if you want to make fleets disguised as pirate fleets. It may be handy or useful, but in my XP, any fleet of any faction properly equipped with strategic resource modules will easily overpower those ships. But just feel free to buy and use them. If you go to heroes, you can just also click here and to see the hero. You can see it's skill 3. This one hasn't got any skill, it's a low level hero. Or if there are skill points available, and that hero ship. You also got here some hero details and of course the price. I cannot afford this one, no one of those. Here you can see heroes level, heroes faction, heroes class, heroes political party. I made a tutorial of heroes. If you want to know more, it's on my YouTube channel. Let's then start buying or selling something. If we want to sell something, just click here, and here you set the quantity with coin plus and minus. And if you want to buy something, you just click here and click here and go plus and minus. You just set the quantity, and when you got the quantity, you just click sell or buy, and you will click sell or buy. Just if we want to sell titanium, we just sell here. You can see we got less titanium and we got the dust. Or proto orchid, if you want to buy, just set the quantity and click here, and we got this. To set quantities, a couple of tricks. You can just go here and click and set manually the quantity you want. You see the pulsating tab. Just we can sell, I don't know, 14 or whatever. And here, this is just the same here in the low part. If we want to buy 4, just click 4 and it's set. Another trick is if you go here and press shift plus left click, it sets at the maximum quantity the total amount of quantity of this item, and you can do same if you want to buy just shift plus tab. Here in those it's at 12, or in that one 70. Well, I think it's easy to get. Now let's look at the prices on the market, and let's say we'll go here. Let's look at this. As example, titanium costs 85. Well, let's go. Titanium costs, well, they'll pay you 85 per titanium quantity. If we go up at 10, they'll pay us 669 dust for, sorry, now 10 titanium 831. Well, if it cost 88, they are paying you less when you are selling more and more resources. This is meant as you go up. Let's just double. It should be about 1.7k, but it's 1.6. It's just when you want to sell more and more of some resource, the price go down. And if you want to buy resources, let's see, Jardonics cost 20. One cost 20, but let's see how much cost 10. It should be 200, but it's 222. And well, let's see, 20, it should be 400, but it's 495. As you can see, when we want to buy more and more of the same item, the price is going higher and higher. So when you want to sell, prices will go lower. When you want to buy, prices will go higher. This was made during early access to avoid some exploits. I won't tell you these exploits, but because these exploits supposedly are avoided using this method. But if you want to know more, lots of this was discussed in Endless Legend, a very good game that has a similar market system. Well, in that part here, you can see the evolution of prices of every strategic luxury ships or hero. Sorry about. I don't have much interest in it, but just in case you want to know, it's here. And now let's see another feature of the market. Here in lower left corner, you can see every transaction, but you will only know what you bought or sold. You don't know who buy or sell what something. You know something sold Blue Cap, Transfine, or bought titanium, but you don't know who. Well, we'll see later about it. And just before we go to another save game, let me show another thing. Here we can see this is a marketplace event. There are events that affects marketplace. You don't have any control over them. They just happen. In this case, sudden rise in galactic inflation. Well, in this case, every price went up. These events can affect some items. It can specifically affect a resource or ships or some kind of resources or whatever. It's hard to take opportunity of them, but well, you won't be able to take opportunity of every event. But if you have excess of some item and it go high, if you want and you want to sell it anyway, just take the opportunity. Or if you want to buy some, as example, some luxuries to improve your system levels, and you are lucky, it can appear an event and the price go lower. It's just about luck and taking the opportunity. And now let me show you another feature. If you go here into the same economy and trade quadrant, when you reach stage 4, you can unlock this deed, Trade Clearing Bureau, and this is a wonder you can build in any system that will give you plus 50 dust, plus 100 star system tree value. This is this means that you'll get more money if some traders passes through this system. 50 dust is not much at the time you can unlock it, but it's welcome. And here in the low left part you can see rank 1 of 4. Just in case people are competing to build this, you see your position. If you are going second or third, well, just forgot it and put your effort in any other way. To build this, you can just, let's go here, you can just queue this in any system, like a system improvement. You can see here I can queue it, but at this time I don't have enough resources. So to show you what it does, we will go to another save. It will be a couple of seconds for you. Well, we are back. I hope it didn't take longer for you. We can see here the system, and with this little icon, this is a crown and this is like a graph. So, and it tells you that this system is where Trade Clearing Bureau is placed. Just go here, and you can see here the Trade Clearing Bureau. I've just built it here, I think last turn. And let's go to your marketplace screen and look at this left lower part. In taxes, it tells you the system where the Trade Clearing Bureau is built, but if there's umbral core in the game, well, I left you to guess what happens here, but have in mind that umbral core is not easy to find. And here you can see this is at 10% taxes, it's by default, and what means is that you will get 10% of every transaction that is made on the market. You can set it higher and you'll have to pay dust. Here's the price at a maximum of 25%. Well, just pay, it's 25%. Now we are receiving 25% of every transaction in the market. Or you can set it lower as you want. Really, I don't see once you build Trade Clearing Bureau, I don't see any reason to lower the taxes, only to raise it, because whatever taxes are won't have any consequence to you. So let's get a 25%. And here in exchange information you can see now that we can see who made every transaction. Leandra, Gamma, Seyaga. It's all eyes. I'm playing single player. Well, I only play single player, to be honest with you. And here we see Unknown Empire. Have in mind, just if we go to diplomatic screen, I didn't met the blue guy. So if you want to know who this guy is, you should first find him or her. And well, I'm not sure how to take any advantage of it, but if you see someone is looking for an item, or is selling an item, you can try to get some advantage of it when making exchange in diplomatic scoring, although I'm not sure it is properly linked. And I think I explained you everything about marketplace, market events and the Trade Clearing Bureau. So I left the tutorial here. I will see you next time. You can follow me if you are interested in YouTube, in Twitter, in Facebook, and I always left a link to my tutorials in tutorial section of Games Together platform. See you next time.